All right, this is a home for DK Enterprise. They're fixing up and have tenants moving in next week. So it's a house that was built in the mid 70s. It's one of those that it's one unit that does both floors. And what you get with that a lot is the upstairs could tend to be quite a bit warmer in the summertime. So that's just the way it's designed, and there's not a whole lot of fixing that without going the extremes of doing two separate units. So I'm gonna definitely do an option on just a new package unit outside, and I'm gonna do an option of at least doing new ductwork under the house, which most of that's original, and that way we can design it to maybe push a little bit more air up here. And all these ducts in the attic, they're fine. I mean, they're old, but they are in the attic, so they've not been under a house and all that stuff, so they don't need to be replaced. But that's where the ductwork comes from, under the house up through that chase, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ducts, and they're all hard ducts in the attic, so they'll pretty much last forever up there. And there's no return, no filter up here, but again, that's the way they done them back in the mid 70s. So we just have the one return, 20 by 25, and then we'll have to do a new thermostat for a heat pump that reads the outdoor temperature, so it'll pass the City of Fayetteville inspection. And just make sure the electrical panel's not over here. There's the meter. Where is the breaker box? You know what the breaker box is? What all the breakers in it?
Right here behind this door.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
You can hit that hallway light.
Thank you, buddy. All right, so it's an ITE EQ load center. And we'll need to mark this a little bit better for the inspector. So, not really sure which one's which, but the best thing to do is just bring 2 new breakers for this panel and replace them for the new unit, and then make sure they're labeled well to identify the unit out here. So it's a 2.5 ton package heat pump right now. So again, I'm gonna give them an option on just a new unit, which would be just a 1-day job. And then I'll give them an option on a new unit with new ductwork, at least in the crawl space. That disconnect box there is fine. It's definitely newer, but we need to go ahead and replace that one. That one's one of the old ones, one that's got fuses in it. So go ahead and replace that disconnect box. Yeah, what used to be, there used to be a split system on this house. Half the unit used to be under here and half was outside. So yeah, if we did new ductwork under here, we could definitely design it way better to do a little better heating and cooling upstairs. Because now they got the duct going way down here and hooking into the trunk line. Really, you want the unit to blow right into the end of the trunk line. And then I'm gonna try to at least, oh man, yeah, right here's where the air handler used to be. Yeah, when that unit was done, and actually there's the duct that goes upstairs. So yeah, we'll tie back into that part if he has us to do this new ductwork, which I recommend doing. I mean, it's the original ductwork under here. And again, we could design it better. And what we'll do is I'll do our regular thermostat that we can put a sensor upstairs to try to average the temperature out up and downstairs, and it'll be a whole lot better up there. So yep. Oh yep. Alrighty. And seeing it is a 2-story, I'm gonna give them an option on the single stage package unit and the 2-stage. The 2-stage unit, it'll go up to a 3-ton unit, and it'll have a little extra heating and cooling, and will help that upstairs. So the best option is going to be the 3-ton 2-stage package unit with new ductwork in a crawl space, new thermostat with an indoor sensor upstairs, which the thermostat downstairs will read the temperature upstairs also, and kind of run the unit that averaged the up and downstairs temperatures out. So, but yep, I'll get that together for him now and get it emailed over.